welcome back to MCOC Al Bundy Rules. Got a first look at the brand new buff to Punisher 2099. Been playing with him for about 2 hours now. So far, I've been extremely impressed and definitely going to be probably one of my next rank ups. This is only an R3 5-star dupe, duped a few times, so you would see level 60 SIG going on. So he could do a lot more than what we're seeing as far as damage wise once he gets ranked up. I got this broken down to 10 sections, so make sure you look at them all to get a whole idea on what he can do because his utility is through the roof. Let's start with Synergies. So here on Synergies, first few nothing special. The first couple, last three, does a lot for between power meter and battery charges, which he's all about. Battery charges gives him his great utility. So what I have on the left are what I'm going to be using on all the fights with a couple exceptions that were just solo dual ones just for specific purposes that I wanted to play with and see if I missed anything. I apologize. However, just started with him a couple hours ago. So next part of this is going to be battery charges. He gets them based on the amount of buffs. So we're going to see there's no buffs going on Miles right here. So I'm getting the 9% going on. So we'll see that keep going up, keep going up. We will see certain things activate along the way. I'll explain as we go what they are, but right now, just focusing on looking at those battery charges. You want them to keep going up, so non-buff heavy champs, he gets them a lot quicker. This awakened ability is great. We will see as far as the last minute upgrade of the nano battery, but the big part is power control. It's a great safety net, especially for Hyperion is a great example on this, because once he hits that 3 bars of power, it actually gets cut down and it puts a power lock. Watch again as this happens, and boom, it knocks it down. Power lock's going to take some battery charges. That awakening ability is outstanding. It's also got heal block. So watch Dr. Voodoo here. Boom, you see that regeneration going, but notice he's gaining no health. So outstanding. Cancels out this regeneration ability once again, as we see for some battery charges. It's all about the battery. So Dr. Brew, any regeneration champ. So power, great power control, great regeneration ability. He's got a lot more to see. So like I said, I've been very impressed with this bus so far. Again, this is only an R3 and we're seeing pretty respectable damage, but amazing utility. He's also got regeneration. So once he goes under 15% health, watch this as this triggers, takes away some battery, takes away all the battery he has, and regeneration is activated. The more battery, the more regeneration. It's not an overpowering regeneration, but if it triggers with more battery, you're going to get a lot more out of it as well. So it does, once again, add to his very, very good utility that we'll see. Here I'm purposely taking a little bit of a beating so we can see that regeneration activate. One thing I want to note, when you see this indestructible, unstoppable hit, keep in mind that's because the Heimdall solo synergy alone, nothing to do with Punisher and himself. I kept this active so I could give a little more better play for y'all to see. So this, I love this part. So one of my favorite parts of them, this stun lock. If you get this high up battery, better yet, use the S1, which I'll explain right before you start this. Then you can just stun lock for a long time. You will see my batteries are still going up because I had done an S1 right before, keeping them moving. And then we will see them going down from the stun. I have them stun locked for a good amount of time right here. But once I ran out of battery, he's no longer gets stunned. Overdrive, another awesome thing. Gains that extra attack power and causes 90% less power. Again, amazing for power control purposes. From what I'm seeing so far, there isn't a whole lot that Punisher 99 can't handle as far as his utility. He's going to be a counter for a lot of potential content. Amazing utility. See that power gain? I can just go to town for quite a while with minimal issue. You combine that with the S3 or hitting that 100 on those battery charges, very, very useful. So in here, S1 temporarily switches on overcharge mode, gaining 20% charge for over 10 seconds. So I mentioned using S1 before trying to do a stun lock because that's going to keep the battery charge going. Technically, you could keep spamming S1s while doing the stun lock and make it last even longer than I had, which I had a pretty good one as it was. So very useful there. And we see that Overcharge going on, keeping an eye on seeing all the battery and some of our great abilities right here along the way. Again, overcharge, overdrive right there. Now special too, this is great because it has auto target, which means they cannot trigger a passive evade. So could be very good for evaders right there, at least on the S2. It also gives an armor break, which is great for some of those armor champs. You take away armor ups such as your Infinity War Iron Mans, your Medusas, some of those possible tricky ones. So once again, a counter to a lot. 40% of battery is drained. So the disintegration debuff, direct damage over 20 seconds, and 90% power rate deduction. Again, super amazing for some of these champs you want to keep. You don't want magic going up on power, so can control her very well for this. Also Hyperion, some of those power gainers. Look at the power right there. I can just keep wailing on her, punching, kicking with very little power going on up, which with her, that limbo, you want to keep that down. Hyperion, once again, very important. So we're launching this S3 right there. Got our nice little fun animation going on as we're wrapping up this quick first look tutorial overview new buff. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on the top left, subscribe to the channel, check out my other material too. Check out my 4-minute tutorials, my other content. Thanks so much for watching.